When it comes to retirement planning, one word is dominating advisors' conversations with their clients right now: income. I'm Mark Bruno, the Director of Online Content and Data for Investment News, and we're here at Chicago, the 2012 Investment News Retirement Income Summit, where some key voices are weighing in on ways that advisors can generate, increase, and protect their clients' assets.
The game has changed. First, because of longevity and the length of retirement, and I guess the desire for people to live the kind of lifestyle in retirement they're accustomed to living before retirement, having the kind of funds that are necessary for that length of a retirement is an issue.
The year 2000, you wanted to invest $1 million in U.S. Treasury bonds. You would have gotten about $60,000 worth of interest. Those bonds mature, you get your $1 million back. Today you go to reinvest that money, you get about $20,000 worth of interest. And everything you could have bought in 2000 that cost 60 grand now costs about 80,000.
Retirement is becoming more expensive, not just because we're living longer and because interest rates are lower. The cost of insuring the retirement is getting higher. And like any other good that you're consuming, if it gets too expensive, you consume less of it. Spending less time in retirement, retiring later, adding more money now, scaling down your expectations. Retirement is a good like any other good, and you want to consume it in quantities you can afford.
Before you talk to a client, understand the subject matter. And the subject matter is not long-term care insurance. It's long-term care and what impact needing care over a period of years will have on the client's family and the retirement portfolio that was never allocated to pay for care.
It's very important to find an advisor that you trust, hopefully somebody that's a fiduciary that's going to take care of your best interests even when you become vulnerable in older age.
You're seeing this overarching demand from both consumers and advisors, realizing the benefit of incorporating this level of protection or some level of protection inside of their portfolio, specifically those assets earmarked for retirement income.
Longevity, regards to risk tolerance. These are things that are still important today, and no matter how much the market of the industry or the economy has changed or hasn't changed, these are still the topics of conversation that we need to continue having with our clients.
Prior to 2008, people were a little bit, had more risk involved in their lives. They could ride the wave a little bit easier. And now, after all of this has happened, the unsure, they're unsure. What's happening with the tax rules and the legislation, what's happening in the election year, all things that are happening now, coming up in every conversation that we have.
The job of an advisor has never been more challenging, but also never more important. And I think advisors really need to look at maybe some areas that they haven't been as focused on, things like annuities, alternative investments, to help get investors on the right track for their retirement income needs.